Alright guys, on today's episode of Everyday Hot Rods, we're checking out Derek's El Camino. Perfect! What's up, Derek?
What's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Alright, bro. Tell me about the car.
65 El Camino, shitbox edition.
He says it's a shitbox, but it's really nice. Like, don't believe what he says. Like, he makes it seem like it's not a nice car, but it really is, in my opinion. You don't think it's a nice car?
It's all right.
It gets you there and back, right?
It's a driver.
All right. So, tell me the engine setup and the tranny setup.
It's a 406 small block with a 700 R4 transmission.
And she moves. Anything special or just apart from it's a 400 small block?
Forged internals, aluminum heads, ported heads, ported intake, high compression. You know, nice cam. Sounds real good.
It does sound really good. And you have a, what'd you say your tranny was?
It's a 700 R4.
And your rear end?
A little bit to handle the power, so we'll see how often it breaks.
Have you broken it yet?
I haven't yet.
Wasn't it a pain in the ass to get it in?
Yeah, when I bought it, it was broken.
Okay.
That was an issue, but it's good now. But I have a 4L80E on backup.
Okay, that's even better. And your rear end?
It's a 12 volt.
Okay, and what suspension do you have on here? Because it's pretty slammed.
It's kind of a mix of everything. It's got like Speedway parts. It's mostly Speedway, if I'm being honest. And then just like some AutoZone KYB shocks. That is it. I'm gonna get a new sway bar soon. Not sure who to go with yet.
Okay, well, is this more of like an autocross build, a daily, or you're just having fun with it?
It's just something I have fun with. Something I can drive every day. Something I am gonna autocross this weekend.
Yeah.
See how that goes. And something I just rip on the street.
Something just to have fun with, basically.
Yeah, it's a fun car.
Alright, let's check out your interior. Alright, so this is already a lot cleaner than my Chevy. Excuse my bag. But yeah, give us the rundown, bro.
It's a new carpet kit. The dash, everything is new on it, except for the gauges. Gauges are original. Only gauge that works is the fuel gauge.
There's only one you need, right?
Right, I got a tack, I got water temp, oil pressure, volts, AFR.
That's it. Exactly.
I got a nice sound system in it. 2 6.5s in the front, 2 6x9s in the back with a 12. In this little space, it sounds pretty damn
sick,
good.
Yeah. I know, like, for an El Camino, like, I don't know, I'm a really big guy, and I fit okay in these things, which is pretty cool, because, I don't know, what would you call this? Is it a truck or a car?
It's technically a truck.
The
frame is a Chevelle. It's a car frame.
It's a car frame, yeah. So this is pretty sweet. Is there anything that's your favorite thing about it, or?
The seat, dude.
The seat?
The seat is so comfortable.
It is. It's way better than anything modern, right?
Yeah.
You can't beat a bench seat.
Yep.
Alright guys, so that's Derek's basic rundown of the El Camino, and we're gonna go for a little drive in it now. Alright. So yeah, like I was saying, I fit pretty good in this thing. I know it doesn't look like I am, but I do. Derek fits perfect in the damn thing because it's a stamp car, but you know what I mean? Ooh!
Yeah, you know.
Frame bagging, you know what I'm saying? Is that the ricer in you?
What's up?
Is that the ricer in you?
A little bit.
See, he says it's not fast, but it is.
The last time you were in the car,
yeah,
I didn't have this audio setup.
I know, it's way fucking better.
Yeah, I mean, it's volume's still kind of low. Yeah, it gets pretty fucking loud. It sounds really good.
This is a badass little car to cruise though, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like this is awesome. Like, it's got everything you need. It's got a nice interior. It's got sound systems. And then when you don't want to listen to the sound, it's got this badass chop. The only thing you're missing is AC.
Right here, bro.
There you go.
AC.
Can't beat that up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Underrated, huh?
Very underrated.
All right, bro. So you ready for the interview?
Let's do it.
All right. All right. So you're a young guy. So what got you into old cars?
Actually, my dad got me into old cars. When I was real little, he had a 68 Chevelle.
Yeah.
And then he sold that and he bought a 67 Chevelle. And he built that, and that really got me into cars. And that's what made me want to get a 67 too.
But you got one now.
Yeah, I got one.
Tell about your steering. I don't mean to roast you like that,
The
but
steering on the Chevelle is reversed. It has a rack and pinion on it. I bought it like this before anyone judges me. It has a rack and pinion on it. It looks like shit. And when you turn the wheel left, the wheels turn right.
because we're like the younger generation. We might be the last generation of like hot rodders. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think that we could do to like save this, or is it kind of over?
I don't think it'll be over. These
You don't
cars,
think so?
They're too timeless. There's too much of a following for them.
You don't think it'll be something for like the uber rich, like
No.
Ferraris? No, it's too many of them. Huh?
There's too many of them. They're not as scarce as people make them seem to be.
Yeah.
People just want way too much for them.
Yeah.
People see them go across fucking Mecum for like 200 grand, and all of a sudden they want 20 grand for a fucking roller.
Yeah. That Barrett Jackson
Stupid.
effect, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite story about the car? Whether it's like running from the cops, racing, building it, like.
Damn, you know what? I don't know. Favorite story? You know what? Favorite, maybe not story, but day overall with the car was probably that day I met you at Robert's Cruise.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun as hell. That was the first like cruise I've been to, and it was fun. Just fucking driving around, racing everybody, revving on everyone. It was so much fun.
That was before. Well, that's the one where we actually like got to drive around, right?
Yeah.
That was a badass day.
Yeah, that's when we went to Pico, the In-N-Out.
Yeah, that was a
Pico.
badass day.
Yeah.
And it was like the perfect amount of cars, right?
Yeah, it was a perfect amount of cars. Not too many where it was just so congested.
Yeah.
Everyone was just cruising. It was fun.
Did you go to the next one?
I did.
And then, well, you didn't like that one better?
My car broke on that one. So
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, I don't know. I had a lot of fun when they were having the riot. And we were getting to be able to do donuts, and no one told us shit.
Everyone was doing burnouts. I got in the car to go do a burnout, and it wouldn't start.
Oh.
I was like, oh, what the hell?
All right, is there anything on the car that you haven't touched yourself, or has literally everything been touched?
Like I said, the paint is the one thing I haven't touched.
Yeah.
It's when I got the car, the paint looked pretty decent.
Yeah.
But over time, all the clear coat started coming off of it, and it looks pretty bad now.
It still looks pretty good. It's a driver, like you said, bro. Like,
it's alright. It's a 20-foot car.
Yeah.
Look at it from far, you're like, damn, that's nice.
But these are the better cars, because the problem is, like, you see all these cars that show up to these shows, and they're driven once the weekend, where it's like, you're actually having fun in this thing. We drove it fucking 10-15 minutes, and that's the better way. They're supposed to be driven, right? They're supposed to be used.
I can get in this thing. I can drive it everywhere. I don't care about driving it in the rain. You know, I'm not scared to drive it, scratch the paint. I mean,
you can park it anywhere. It's just having fun.
I can park it anywhere. The good thing is it's an El Camino. It's not a Chevelle, so I can park this anywhere and not worry about it getting stolen.
Oh, do you still have the picture of us cutting the oil pan off?
Yeah, I do.
You should send me that shit too. So tell us about your oil pan.
So when I got the Chevelle, it was pretty sketch. Everything was just
wrong.
Yeah, everything was wrong. So I had to pull the motor out, and there was an issue. Like, there's a little bit of a clearance issue, and instead of probably doing it the right way, we did it the ghetto way, and we cut off the oil pan.
You could have sold it for a couple $100 too.
Yeah, it was a nice oil pan.
It was Barossa oil pan. I remember it was fucking gold.
Yeah.
Alright, fuck that car. Fuck that oil pan, basically.
Yeah, I'll get a Holly oil pan. Probably fit better anyway.
What advice would you give someone who's trying to get into this stuff?
Don't get discouraged. You know, the cars, they're expensive, yeah, but there's other variations. Just like wanting a Chevelle. There's other cars. There's an El Camino. There's a Skylark. There's a 442. It's kind of expensive. There's tons of different variations of cars to get into. Everyone's got to start somewhere too. If your car is not painted, if you think it looks bad, who cares? Go out and drive it, enjoy it. Who cares what anybody else thinks?
Alright, perfect. Alright guys, that was Derek's El Camino, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.